Hello, my friends, and welcome to this week's episode of the Greenlight Weekend podcast. As always, I'm your host, Brian Nystrom, and we have a sponsor. Our sponsor is the one and only Dead Room Comedy. All the way from Denver, Colorado, Dead Room Comedy is a comedy group and production company, and they are fucking awesome. They're still finding ways to do shows. Every time they come to Durango, we figure out how to do a pop-up show. We did shows in parks. Josh Emerson, Jacob Jonas, Elliot Weber, and when they moved to Denver, they found a fourth, and maybe the funniest of the crew. Definitely some of the best Instagram content, but Jeff Stonick. Jeff Stonick is fucking hilarious. I'll put their tags in the description if you want to follow any of them, but I highly suggest following Jeff Stonick. I follow all of them. Jeff Stonick's really funny. Jacob Jonas throws some bangers on the gram every now and then. But yeah, check them out at Dead Room Comedy on Instagram and Facebook and deadroomcomedy.com. This episode is kind of a special one. This one's kind of the end of a trilogy. If you're a avid listener, if you listen pretty much every week, and thank God for you people. I love you people. You're the reason I do all this bullshit, like the editing and all the nonsense, because just seeing that number, the people that listen every week, I'm stoked on it. So thank you guys. But if you've been listening, you know that Dave had a bit of a problem with Phil, and he aired his opinion on the podcast, on the Farewell to Dave podcast with Jake Preston. And that was very emotional and unexpected. But then Phil got his rebuttal on the next podcast, and it's been going back and forth. But this time I decided to have them both on via Zoom. I was fresh back from Phoenix, so it felt like a safe move just to make sure I was good. Phil's got a kid, everybody knows. And having two people in one room trying to share a computer on a Zoom is kind of a bitch. So we just all did Zoom, which meant 3 different internet connections. And it actually went pretty fucking well. We got to see the end of this whole trilogy, and they're friends again. They're very respectful. We did a whole podcast together. We're going to do them again in the future. It was a big misunderstanding. Dave got a little emotional. It is what it is. But I was stoked to just sit in the back of my house and fucking drink and talk to my friends. You know, it felt good. It was a little weirder on the Zoom platform. But we got an in-person guest for you next week. I'm going to go ahead and keep that a secret just in case it doesn't pan out. But we have in-person podcast next week, and I'm thinking the week after too. A couple guests that should be fantastic. Phil's on board. I smoked my first pork yesterday. Fucking fantastic. Pork shoulder. I made barbacoa that was a little sweet. Kind of came out like barbecue-y, but it was spicy as shit, so that helps. Yeah, but I got a Traeger, and I'm smoking meats now. That's what you guys need to know about me. Sorry, I'm bored. This is my only way to be creative and talk shit, and some people see it, you know what I mean? So I'm just enjoying it. Thank you guys so much for listening. As always, I want to give a shout out to the Whiskey Reel. The Whiskey Reel podcast is getting better and better. Their structure is definitely not hurting them. It's doing nothing but helping them, and I don't know if that's the right move for us. I kind of like to fly by the seat of my pants. Every time I try to plan something, it seems fake. So that's how you guys know I'm being genuine. You're never getting pre-written jokes. You're never getting pre-written anything. We just fucking fly by the seat of our pants. And some of you have probably stopped listening because of that. But what are you gonna do? Love you, Dad. It's so weird my family listens. All right, I'm going to wrap up this goddamn intro. I've been rambling. But again, it's my only source of creativity. I appreciate you guys listening. Shout out to the Whiskey Reel. Shout out to Ethan Esparza and the Chava people for this intro, outro music. I'm not even going to say which song it is because I might change it up and I don't know yet. All right, I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode 121 with Phillip Cheese and my boy Dave Oakley.
I wouldn't let him catch me dead or alive. I survive. I'm taking all my people on a new ride. Do right, that's good business. Talking about more than riches, but rappers keep blowing up just like the 4th of July. Said, oh my, that record label must be out of their mind. I know that their flowing ain't better than mine. Yeah, like they pulled this cat right out of the sky. Yo, I'm tired of these magicians. They tricking the sinner's eyes. I keep trucking, pushing around in my...
It's a new year, guys, and we're all here together.
Aw, how special.
Happy New Year, fellas.
Yeah.
End of the last day of a shitty year. That's pretty cool.
It's actually been pretty good for me.
That's
It really
even
hasn't
better.
affected my life that much.
You know, I can kind of say the same. I had some of the biggest people I've met in comedy come through this year. Performed a decent amount compared to other places. And now I'm back in Georgia. So yeah, I guess I can't complain too much either compared to other people.
Yeah, Brian's had to quarantine the most.
Yeah, I hate my life.
Are you still in quarantine?
No, I'm not. I went back to work today after my Phoenix trip, and Steamworks actually opened today at 3 p.m.
Oh, for customers inside?
25% capacity.
Oh, wow. Were they maintaining the outside, like, to-go stuff this whole time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe they shut down for good again.
No, we've been doing to-go. It's just been kind of slow, but the tips were fucking fantastic while it lasted.
Right on. That's good.
Yep. Now the servers are back, so we will not get tipped.
Yeah. Damn, that's true. You take a massive pay cut right now, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of an unexpected bonus, but yeah, I'm going to be losing like $45, $50 a day probably.
Oh, that adds up, bro. That's $300 a week.
Yeah.
That's quite a bit.
Man. That really is.
Yeah, but it was also tips we've never gotten before, so I was just thankful for the fucking, thankful to get it at some point.
Yeah, looking at it as a bonus, Christmas bonus. If you weren't quarantined. Yeah.
Well, I used all my tip card. I've just been using it nonchalantly until it finally ran out yesterday.
And now you're not getting it replenished.
Probably not.
You got tipped on a card?
Yeah, it's like it gets split up between how many hours you worked, like for the to-go stuff. So it got split between based on hours throughout the kitchen. But yeah, it was
that
like
way the
$50
government knows how much you exactly made.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
Fucking dirty bastards. I won't turn this one into a conspiracy theory.
Oh, dude, they're fun though. What? So how is it such a good? I mean, just the Bitcoin stuff. Is that why it was so good? A good year for you? Oh, you had your baby, of course.
Yeah.
I've made
like $7,000 since the election.
Whoa.
Bitcoin's
killing it.
It's fucking pushing $30,000 right now.
Wow, good for you. That's
crazy.
It's fucking crazy and perfect timing to start making that money.
Yeah, and my daughter, she was born. That was cool too.
Yeah, I like how you put your daughter second after the money.
But Bitcoin's fucking doing great.
Bitcoin was your first baby.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, dude.
It's not bad.
Oh, yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, that's good, man. Well, I definitely just want to address the elephant in the asshole real quick, and because
why the asshole?
No, I'm the asshole.
Tequila for this.
Okay, I am definitely the asshole, and I'm really saying this especially because we've all talked, we all know what's going on, but like for the people that listen regularly, they may be like, "What's going on here?" Because I had a little rather emotional breakdown on one of my last appearances, and I said some things that I thought I meant, but as soon as they left my mouth, I was like, I knew I just did you wrong, Phil, and I apologize. I shouldn't have said what I said. I definitely, shouldn't have been calling you names. I was just being sensitive, and I don't know why. There's no good excuse, and I wanted to publicly apologize. That's all.
It's cool, man. And I apologize for making you feel that way. If I did.
Well, again, like you just said,
I still feel like you should blame Brian because he was the one making fun of you all the fucking time.
Yeah, I know. But I think you're right. I think the Facebook thing has something to do with it because when you read things in text, you really it's harder to understand like tone of voice and stuff.
Yeah,
so I think some things
you were looking for like great podcast, guys. I'm gonna miss you, Dave. And I was just talking shit. So I get it.
Yeah. But I mean, and yeah, again, at the time, I really truly did think it came. I just thought you just didn't like me no more.
No.
Straight up. I mean, and
Not
so
at
I
all.
was just like, man, he's so cool to my face, and then he's just talking shit as soon as he got on the internet. And so I took it personally, and I was wrong, and I apologize. So
It's all good, man.
it won't happen again.
It might, but it's okay.
It won't, man. For one, I'm in a much better place now. I'm fucking happy again. I was not that it's an excuse. I just was in a dark spot for the last real bad. And I think all that shit added up. And then, but so I definitely don't think it'll happen again.
It's all good, man.
All right. Thanks, man. I'm
glad. I was hurt about it at first.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I didn't think I was coming off like that.
Yeah,
well, just trying to be one of the guys and talking shit, and
you always are.
Brian is constantly talking shit, so I'm trying to keep up with him.
Yeah, because he's a dick. Brian's an asshole. No,
so yeah, I think we should turn this around on Brian.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Let's team up on him. Fucking, no, I'm just kidding.
I'm fine with that. I actually missed half of your apology because I was trying to turn off the space heater, but it seems like it went well.
It wasn't funny. But yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way so we can try and be funny now.
Yeah.
And fuck you too, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Thanks, man.
Hey, did you guys have a good...
I'm not talking shit about anybody on Facebook anymore.
It's just hard to really understand if it's real or not. I think sometimes, unless you like you and Brian wouldn't have that issue, but you've been friends for 30 years or whatever.
Yeah,
it's a little different. You guys know each other on a different level.
Oh yeah, I can tell if Brian's being personal with me on Facebook.
I'll call you. I won't. I don't think it's necessary to air out dirty shit on Facebook, and I don't think Phil does either. I think it was all just a big joke.
It was all a joke. I know. It's like I'm disappointed in myself for not being able to take a joke.
It was
but
bad.
I always thought it started as a joke, but then I thought it evolved into seriousness over time, and that was my mistake. As soon as I entertained that thought, I was convinced that that's what it was, and then I
planted a seed in your mind in Phoenix.
Yes, but yeah, I probably deserved that seed though. But let's be honest. But anyway, did you guys have a good Christmas?
I take things serious.
Yeah,
that's why I exploded in Phoenix.
Yeah, I didn't make it easy. But yeah, I guess we all take things a little seriously. When we all like in Phoenix, for example, I thought I was just trying to like hang out and with friends. I've never been on like a guy's trip like that. As weird as that sounds, like, so that was like I was just letting loose and having a blast, and I let it, I just had too much fun. I took it too far, and it got under your skin, and that's completely fine, obviously.
Yeah.
And then Phil posted one thing on Facebook, and it got under your skin.
No, that was no, it wasn't like that.
Just so you know, I told everybody in the kitchen about this whole situation, and they all think Dave's a bitch.
That's right. They miss me, dude.
Yeah, I told I told the whole kitchen, I was like, I'm doing a podcast with Dave today. Do you have any shit talk you want me to pass along?
Bring it.
None of them could really come up with anything good. Mitch was like, I don't know, something about how Atlanta weed sucks. I was like, well, I'm not gonna write the joke for you, dog.
I mean, dude, it's just a fact. I mean, he's got me there. Good one, Mitch.
Have you tried to find some since you've been there?
Oh yeah, I got some the day I got in town. My brother lives in the neighborhood I'm living in right now, and I was able to get some from him. And yeah, it's I want to say it's garbage. I can't complain like too much because it was easily available. It was cheap, and it's not like mids or anything like that. It's no seeds or whatever, but it's just like kind of stemmy and just not as good quality as we get.
Yeah,
we're out there.
We're fucking spoiled out here.
You got the premier out there in Colorado.
It's crazy. I could walk to the nearest dispensary from my house and buy an ounce of weed, of the best weed in town.
For sure. Yeah, and you can literally walk there. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I just don't want to brush over how Dave just threw his brother under the bus there.
I don't think he'd mind at all. I don't think I threw him under the bus.
You just admitted to a crime. That's all. It's
out here, I guess it is.
I know.
A crime
so,
out here.
Is it weird to you that it's illegal still out there? Like, it feels weird that you can't just walk down to the store and show your ID?
No, I mean, it would, but I've been here most of my life, so I knew what I was moving back to. Like, I don't, you know, like, I don't even really smoke that much anymore. I think I've smoked 2 bowls today. I'm sitting outside right now, so I packed one in case I want to smoke one during the pod. But, yeah, I've been cutting back a lot. I was smoking like, 8-10 bowls easily a day in Colorado of like the good shit. And just since I've been out here, I've been a lot more clear-headed. I only smoke a couple times a day max. The other day I didn't smoke at all, and it's weird. But then I just like make sure, as far as the law goes, like I don't drive with it at all. I just keep it in my drawer, smoke a couple bowls a day. I try not to even smoke before I know I'm going to be going driving, even because I don't want to smell like it.
Having a kid has really cut down my smoking. I probably only smoke a bowl a day. I'm already high from this.
Yeah, I just smoked one and I'm high too. Like, I get it. But I bet, like you can't be living the lifestyle you used to, huh?
No, I could, but
then you'd be a piece of shit dad. Yeah. For sure. How is Coel and the baby?
They're good.
Good, man.
She just turned 8 months. She's getting smart. Starting to learn emotions and throw hissy fits and tantrums, and that's a lot of fucking fun.
Is she crawling yet?
Almost. She's like army crawling, but she hasn't.
Okay.
She's not like doing it with grace or anything.
Yeah, that'll come. That'll come.
Yeah.
Did you get her a bunch? Did you get her a bunch of presents for Christmas?
Yeah, she's got fucking every toy at Walmart.
Oh,
between the grandparents and me, and she's already spoiled.
Yeah.
She's loved. Good. It's good.
That's very good. Yeah.
She doesn't realize at this stage of life that she's spoiled yet.
No. One day she'll get it. Well, how was your Christmas? Did you get some cool shit?
No. I didn't get fucking anything.
Nothing?
Not really, no.
Oh,
the whole family decided to just do a big white elephant for all the adults and then just go ape shit on the new babies. So
okay.
It's cool. Me and my sister and my cousins, we had a good fucking run. We were the kids for 30 years,
Right.
And so it's okay. I didn't get some sort of turtleneck that I would never fucking wear anyway. So it's all right.
Yeah. It's so weird that people get those things for people.
I know. Every year, my grandma gets me a fucking shirt that has like angel wings on it, and it's all bedazzled and shit.
Like Ed Hardy? God. Ed Hardy shirt?
Pretty much.
Tap out.
Yeah, tap out.
I would maybe even wear a tap out shirt. This is like one of those. What's that? There's like a big Christian shirt company. I don't know what it's called. New World Order or something like that. But yeah, it was basically like that. A big cross and angel wings. Just like he's gonna go back.
Shit like
he's gonna go back someday.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Never gonna put it on ever.
Maybe if you're painting the house in the cold or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only time.
Speaking of cold, what's the weather out there like right now? Is it like single digits?
It's cold.
Yeah, it's not single digits at this moment, but every night it gets damn close. It was 3 degrees the other night.
Whoa, dude! Yeah, is it snowing currently?
Not currently, but it has been snowing.
Bunch of snow on the ground. Yeah.
I probably got 7 inches at the house.
Damn.
Yeah, I got somewhere close. I took a whole day of snow removal around the house, like the yard, fucking everything,
Yeah.
Some bullshit. What's it like there, Dave? Temperature wise?
It's 55 right now.
Damn, it's barely warmer than that in my podcast room.
Wow. Yeah, I'm in basketball shorts outside. It's kind of nice. be honest, it rained. It was really drizzly today. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, and so when it rains, usually it makes the humidity a little higher here. I think the humidity was at like 90% last I checked a little while ago. So it's kind of, you think so, but when I was dreading the humidity when I moved back, and it's not been as bad as I remember it from being a kid. And also it's not summer yet either. The humidity in the winter is kind of nice because it kind of levels the temperatures out. In the summer, it just compounds the heat and it makes it truly unbearable.
In the winter, it actually does make it kind of chilly with the humidity. Like the humidity gets cold and it actually feels pretty cold.
Yeah, I guess so. But when it rains, I don't know. It's something like, I don't know. Right now, it's it was supposed to be like, 45, 50 degrees, but then it rained. The temperature went up. I don't know. I just feel like, God damn it. I don't know. I feel like sometimes it can make it colder, but I don't know. Not today. Shit. I don't know.
Yeah. So since it's New Year's Eve and this is what we're doing, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm probably just gonna get fucked up over here. If you guys keep talking, I'm just gonna watch the conversation. But I'll
no. I want to talk to you too, motherfucker. How was your Christmas?
Mine was great, man. I went to Phoenix, saw my mom. It was 70 degrees. Fucking took my dog out for walks every day. She went.
Oh, hell yeah. Good. You should still get fucked up, but talk to us too. That'd be even funnier.
Oh, yeah. But you guys were just talking there for a while. And with the whole Zoom lag, it's hard to interject without interrupting,
Yeah.
It's like a whole give and take. It's got to be like a volley situation is what I'm learning.
I'm just drinking tequila out of the bottle.
I saw that earlier, but I was in the middle of my apology, so I couldn't laugh about it at the moment. But yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
I got whiskey in a coffee cup. I got multiple beers. I got a pipe. I got a fucking vape pen. I'm riding until the wheels fall off tonight, baby.
Oh yeah. I got an IPA and a seltzer. That's it.
There you go.
And like 10 more seltzers inside.
Nice. You're on a diet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How's that whole exercise thing coming?
Good. It's going good, man. One of the things that Kat got me for Christmas was this thing. It's like a smart scale or something. I think that's what it's called. Smart scale. It like connects via Bluetooth to your phone. You download this app and it measures like body mass index, visceral fat, obviously weight, how much protein you got, like all these different things.
Is it just a scale you stand on, or does it hook like a Whoop? Or
it's just a scale. You stand on it, but the information feeds to an app in your phone, and it gives you all this info. And it's just been motivating me more because I weigh myself on Christmas night, and tomorrow night's the next time I weigh myself. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna eat a bunch of shit tonight and drink a bunch of beer. This is my only like IPA today. Everything else is just seltzers. But yeah,
hard seltzers.
So, yeah, hard seltzers, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 100 calories, not 0.
Yeah.
But
I don't feel like I'm getting drunk off those things. Like I
don't either.
I'll drink like 8 of them and I'm like, I don't feel that drunk.
I know. The best is to have like well, I like to have like 2, like a tequila or something, and then drink seltzers. Then I feel like it's actually working, because the tequila actually got me there. But yeah, the exercising's going good, Brian.
Good, man. I'm happy for you. New year, new Dave.
Yeah, dude. Stop being such a fat fuck, hopefully.
It's fucking hard once you fall into a rut. I was in a rut for a long time until semi recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just so much easier to not work out and eat like shit and drink.
Yeah, that's true. But like Kat told me before I started getting into it myself, she's like, it seems so daunting, the thought of like getting up and starting to work out. But like once you're in it, and especially after you've done it for a couple of weeks, it's kind of like I look forward to waking up, and like, I wake up early now, like for me, like 7:45.
Well, you start to actually feel good.
Yeah, exactly. And it's addictive in a way.
Definitely.
Any leads on a job?
Technically, yeah, I got a lead, but all right, here's the thing. Kat applied for a job at a leasing office in Smyrna, Georgia, which is centrally located. It borders North Atlanta, so it's like 20 minutes from every place that I've done shows at yet, and some places that I haven't even done shows at yet. It's like literally 20 minutes from every one of them on the dot. It's weird. And so we're waiting to see if she gets that job, because if she gets that job, we're going to move into that apartment complex. So right now, I'm not trying to get a job like close to where I'm at and then have to travel every day 20 minutes to get here.
Just have a sugar mama.
She's already agreed to be it. I called her that once, and then she was like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, whoa, all right. So, but I get bored. I have to work, man. I can't sit around all day. Like, that's part of why it's been so easy to work out too, because I'm keeping myself occupied. But so I want a job. I just want to find a job where I can wait tables or bartend during the day only. So I'm kind of waiting to see if we get into this apartment before I decide where exactly to go work.
What are the restrictions like out there?
Minimal, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not too concerned with it out here. Certain places like you're supposed to go into the grocery store with masks, and most everywhere I've been to grocery store wise, everybody's been wearing a mask. But I went to one today, which is in more of like, it's north of here, so it's more Hickville, and there was so many people just walking around no masks, like nonchalant. You go into restaurants, like you don't even need to wear one to walk around or walk into it. Some places, but when you get closer into the city, they get more strict. But honestly,
More liberal.
Yeah, but it's really liberal actually where I am right now, especially since the city's even grown more. So like, yeah, I mean, it's weird. Like a lot of places pretend to care, but they'll like one store, like it's a mandatory masks. You'll see like one or two people walking around without one, and they won't say anything to them.
But you're not seeing people dropping dead in the streets?
Oh,
like
no, nobody
plague?
yet. No, I haven't encountered anybody sick. My dad said my next door neighbors, I gotta look. He said they got it. But we don't really deal with them.
Yeah, why would you talk to your neighbors? Fucking idiots.
Oh,
I
my parents
hate my neighbors.
I hate your neighbors too. Except Cody, he's cool.
Yeah. The landlord and Cody, they're cool. But everybody else just lets their fucking dogs run around like everything's the backyard.
That's annoying, dude. Do they pick up the
So
dog
annoying.
shit?
No, not really, but they're big and like they fuck with my dogs, and my dogs want to try to kill them, and there's always like dog fights about to happen. Like,
what do you got? Like 3 or 4 dogs?
3.
Yeah.
And 2 turtles.
I know about them.
They will never die.
No.
I know. Phil wishes.
Right. They've got shells. Knives don't go through them.
It could be like New Year's resolution.
They're cool. They're actually the best pets I have. They don't fucking bark.
They're chill. Yeah. Do you have cats too?
Huh?
Do you have cats too?
No, me and Quill both are allergic to cats.
I got you.
I used to not be able to go to Brian's house when he had cats.
Oh yeah.
I would walk in and I'd just be like immediately.
Right.
Start itching.
Yeah, that's half the reason when Kelly wanted to move in, I was like, we're not doing cats. Like, I'm sorry. She had to give away her cat. I felt bad about it and she felt guilty, but the cat found a new home. It's fun.
Wait, she had cats?
It's like, fuck no.
You got to get rid of your kids.
Been there.
It was, yeah. And it was like an inside outside cat. She wasn't home very often. She basically lived here. Like before she actually moved in, she hadn't seen the cat for like months. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Okay.
fuck that cat. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You
They
guys
are
got
little
plans
bastards.
for tonight?
This.
You guys, yeah, cool.
Yeah. Start a fire. Maybe make some dinner.
Right on.
Oh, I
Get to
think
bed.
I'm gonna watch the Two Bears One Cave live show.
Is it
Oh, really?
tonight? Is it
Yeah.
gonna be live? What time?
It's 8:30 my time, so
10.
probably 9:30.
Okay, yeah.
10:30. I don't know.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Tombstone?
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. My folks have never seen it, so we're gonna watch that when we're done here.
Are you gonna explain the ending to him the whole time and then fuck it up at the end?
No, I'm pretty sober right now, so probably not.
Boom, roasted.
Yeah. Yep, you got me. That's fair.
I actually watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood last night. Way better without Dave.
God, I love that movie.
It is good.
Yeah.
I think I've rewatched all the Tarantino movies during this quarantine
Oh yeah.
/ pandemic. And
What's your
Trimming
favorite
weed.
one?
it's probably still Pulp Fiction,
Classic. Yeah, can't go wrong.
but yeah,
I rewatched The Hateful Eight, and I liked it more the second time than the first time.
yeah, that's good.
I liked it. Yeah.
Django's
Sure.
one of my favorites if you're feeling risky. If you
Oh,
wanna see
Django's awesome.
some motherfucker get attacked by dogs and shit.
Yeah, that seems tough.
It is. It's a great movie, though. I mean, unbelievable. I don't think that dude made a bad movie.
No,
Agreed.
not that. Yeah,
Yeah. I want to see Jackie Brown again. I used to have them all, and then I went to jail, and people stole all my freaking movies while I
Fucking
was in jail.
junkies, man.
Yeah, straight up. I got
Yeah.
home, and like all my Tarantino movies were gone. I mean, all my good movies were gone. It's like, God damn it. Anyway,
I was kind of one of those guys once. Well, he just
Yeah.
left. He used to work at the lake with me, and then he just kind of ghosted everybody. But he left all of his Chappelle DVDs and Family Guy, and like I got a whole set of everything.
oh yeah.
And then we kind of got back in touch a few years later, and I never said a fucking word.
Yeah, you laughed the guilt away by then.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Have you guys been watching any comedy in particular?
Really?
No.
I bet Brian has.
Yeah. I mean, I dug Schultz's new thing. It's not stand up,
Dude.
but it was powerful, you know. I'm
Like
probably gonna watch
1,000
it a second
jokes.
times.
Yeah, yeah. I love when he talks about Jet Li and he puts Bobby Lee's picture on the screen.
Yeah, so funny.
Dude, that whole thing was great, dude. Yeah, I've got to watch it again. I've only watched it once. And there's
Yeah, there's
so
a
many
bunch of
jokes.
Easter eggs just in the images that he put
That's
up
right.
that like are
Yeah.
jokes within themselves.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said on his podcast. They were talking about it, and he was like, if you count like the verbal jokes mixed with the jokes that are just in the pictures, I mean, there's close to 1,000 jokes they guessed. Maybe not that many, but that's what they guessed because the pictures sometimes have more jokes than the actual sentence he said. It's amazing. I don't know. I loved it.
Yeah, me and Kelly were watching it, and we watched the first one together. And then she was like gonna go do dishes or something, and I was like, "Do you mind if I keep watching it?" She's like, "Oh, I can hear it." And I was laughing, but she wasn't because she couldn't see the images. And
Right.
yeah, it's definitely a total package thing. And when we went to Phoenix, because Schultz was just promoting his special, you know, so he went through everybody in LA's podcast.
Right.
And by the end of our drive, Kelly was like, "I'm so fucking tired of Andrew Schultz," like because we heard him on 5 different podcasts.
Yeah. Oh, I watched all of those too, man. The one with Bobby Lee was one of my favorite episodes of all podcasts ever. The one on Tiger Belly.
Oh yeah, I didn't listen to that one yet or watch that one yet.
Oh, I mean, you can. I would say you could just listen to it, but it's because he references the setup that they have, because Kalila or whatever her name is so worried about getting corona. They have like Andrew Schultz is like, I feel like I'm doing a podcast in a hockey rink right now, because they had like plexiglass between Schultz and Bobby Lee and his girl. And so that would be the only thing you'd want to see. It's funny looking. It's very funny looking. And he roasts him about it for like 10 minutes. But it's hilarious. It's a good one. Yeah, you should definitely watch that one, actually.
Nice. So you guys excited about the vaccine?
Oh, dude, I can't wait, dude.
Oh, yeah,
put it on my dick.
Be the first one to get it when it comes around. No.
Yeah, because you're a priority.
No, not. I'm gonna wait and see. Make sure everybody isn't fucking dying or.
I don't think they're gonna die. I think it'll be long-term effects, if anything. That way they can the way they can sucker people into taking it.
Yeah, they're little nanobots.
Whatever. Yeah, microchips. Yeah. Freaking. Yeah, fuck autism. They're gonna be tracking their every move. Maybe. I don't really know if I believe that.
I'll take it. You say that, but then they keep doing shit that is sketchy, and you're like, well, these fuckers keep giving me fuel to be a conspiracy theorist.
I know, dude.
And I was watching the news earlier, and these two ladies on there were talking, and like, oh, yeah, we might be able to start traveling soon, but they're thinking about making us have a COVID or like a vaccine passport. So you're going to have it on your phone or like a actual physical passport to say that you have the vaccine and you're free to travel. Right. Man, that just sounds so authoritarian.
Oh, yeah.
Bad.
I agree. I saw a post in the Atlanta comedy scene the other day, and they were promoting a show in January, and they were looking for performers, and they must on the post it said must have proof that you've had the vaccine. And I was like, here it goes. This is where it begins. Like, that's the first. I knew that's what they were gonna do, but that's the first I've seen of it, where they're gonna say it's completely optional, but they're gonna make every major event or big ordeal be dependent on whether or not you had the vaccine. And so I think a lot of people are gonna be forced to get it, even though they don't want to.
You guys don't wear masks, but you have to be vaccinated.
Hey, it's not me, dude, and I'm talking about the country and the world. It's not me. It's not everybody in Georgia. It's just I'm telling you about how a lot of people are. They're more cavalier about it out here. I knew that coming here. But I mean, even the show I'm talking about, like I said, downtown Atlanta is a lot more liberal and strict, and this is a show that was taking place down there. So maybe that has something to do with it too.
Remember when liberals were Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah, just climbing fucking whatever structure inside the Grammy Awards. And
now they're just a bunch of whiny cunts.
Yeah. Yep. They can't
we went from fuck you, I won't do what you tell me, to do what they tell you, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking
defund the police, but listen to them when they want you to wear a mask.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. It's just gone backwards. Things just have been.
Everybody's lost their goddamn mind this year. I'm hoping there's just some sort of shift tomorrow where everybody's like, what the fuck were we doing?
Well, that's the thing I'll say about that Schultz special is I feel like that's a good sign, because he was brutal to so many people. He got away with saying so many things, and he said Netflix was totally cool with it, and that's a good sign that maybe comedy's coming back, a little bit.
I think most people are pretty normal, but just the crazy fucks on both sides are being highlighted on social media and mainstream media, so it just looks like everybody's lost their fucking mind.
Well, that's the thing. The mainstream media is less fucking news as it is an entertainment program.
Oh yeah.
We're under the guise of news. They are just out there spewing things that's gonna get retweeted and reposted, and I don't know.
We're gonna tell you the next thing that's gonna kill you, Right after this commercial break from our sponsors.
Right. They don't know what they're talking about any more than anybody else, dude. But they just spread these fucking things. And on both sides,
straight up
too.
caught lying, and it's like, it's okay. It's
like
a weird new version of journalism.
Someone says faggot on a fucking podcast, they get canceled, but you can just spread lies that have ultimate effects on people's livelihood, and that's okay. You can get away with lying and causing a bunch of mayhem, but if you say one bad word, you're gonna be shunned. That's bullshit.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Luckily, not enough people listen to this podcast for you to get canceled because you've said it multiple times. You've said that word more than Elliot said the N-word on this podcast.
Yeah, I sure have. And I'm just honored that you think I am at a status where I could get canceled because I'm not even cancelable yet.
Oh, I don't. Don't worry. I'm just looking for any publicity for the podcast. If people start hating you and they're like, go listen to this episode, that'd be fantastic.
Dude, it's cool. I'll win them over.
With your black jokes.
Oh, dude, those haven't been going super great. Some of them have, but
have you dropped the wigger joke yet?
Oh hell no!
Oh hell no!
There's certain jokes, like a lot. It's funny too. I realized I was doing this the show at the Punchline a couple Fridays ago, and it was like all black audience, and like they'll get up there and say the fucking funniest things and be vulgar as hell, but then they always talk about Jesus and God, and they're like, sometimes they'll even say, can I get an amen, like a pastor. And so I'm like, all right, this is weird. They don't understand comedy the same way I do. I don't think they'll be able to take certain jokes. So I'm going to wait till I get a lot more people are more familiar with me in the scene before I start dropping certain jokes, like the wigger joke, like the Adderall Jesus joke. I can't do those right now.
You can't do Eddie G's?
I mean, I can, at one place I did this past week, I could do it, but but no, not everywhere.
Were there just more white people there?
Yeah, 100%. That's the only reason. There's this table of 12 people from Mississippi sitting at this long table right in front of the stage. And I told them they look like if the Last Supper was for Donald Trump. So there's these 12 rednecks from Mississippi. And yeah, like that wouldn't work. That was the whitest room I had done yet. But every other room's been predominantly black. The one tomorrow night's all black.
Nice. You should just throw the wigger joke out there. See what happens.
I'm not ready to do it. I'm working on some other shit and like other old shit. And
how about a faggot of balloons?
That's just gonna have to happen naturally. I don't know. I don't have a bit about it. I mean, I can't just be like, yeah, me and my friend saw a bunch of balloons, and I was like, hey, it's a faggot of balloons. You did
that. It was fantastic.
That is exactly how it happened. But I don't think it would translate well.
It was funny at the time.
Yeah, it's one of those things, though, that's funny at the time, but it's like when people are like, hey, you should put this in your act. I'm like, that was funny between us. I don't think it's something I would go on stage and talk about like it's my life. That's kind of one of those. I did it once. Brian saw me. He fell out of his chair.
One of the funnier things I've seen you do. It was fantastic.
I tried it one time, and I was just on one that night. So
at a gay bar, it was beautiful.
That wasn't the gay bar. That was at Starlight.
Yeah, that's a pretty gay bar.
That's a gay bar.
It's called the Starlight Lounge, bro.
So
it's not a straight bar.
All right, you're right though. Actually, come to think of it, there were a bunch of gay people there. Well, it doesn't matter where you go in Durango. There's a bunch of gay people around you.
Yeah. It's a non-binary, gender fluid bar.
Yeah,
there you
Home
go.
Depot is a gay Home Depot in Durango. There's a lot of gays there. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, I got to give it up to the gays. They're by far one of the biggest supporters of comedy in Durango. Like, if there was no gay people, 100%, we would be fucked a lot of shows.
100%, dude. Yeah,
and a lot of non-binary, nondescript type folks. They just go by a very short name. It's
hey,
weird.
you know what we have? You know what we have out here? He and she.
Weird.
It's fucking feels
Even
normal.
deep in the city?
No, there's a lot of fags down there. Atlanta's one of the gayest cities in the world. All right, whoa. People are blowing off fireworks like galore around here.
Yeah, it's New Year's, you fucking clown.
I guess, but they're all over my neighborhood. They keep I think they're gunshots for a second every time, and then I'll see a little something.
As long as you're not pulling the trigger, everybody should be fine.
Yeah, that's why I don't own a gun or won't.
Yeah, if you've
what
ever
happens
shot
when somebody with a gun tries to break into your house, Dave?
They'll probably just get in and and I'll just I'll be like, hey, how can I help you today?
And you can try
I'll take their order. Well, I'll tell them that's an upcharge. But I'll take care of them.
20% gratuity.
At least I would hope for 25 after that event.
Yep. If your butthole's a different shape.
It will be. It will be. That's
I'm not letting anybody rape me.
No, yeah, but you're probably more responsible with guns than I am.
I would hand Phil a gun. I would never hand you a gun.
You should learn, Dave. You don't have to always be.
No, I know. I'm really just kidding because my sister here, she owns a lot of guns and she goes shooting at the range all the time. So usually when I would come to visit, she'd take us different places to go shooting. So I mean, I have been a little bit trained. The incident Brian's referring to is when I was 19 and on meth, and I shot a Derringer 22 off the back of my friend's porch. And accidentally hit the house behind me. So that's what he's referring to. Which
Were you aiming at the house behind you?
I don't think so.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the problem is he wasn't aiming at the house behind you.
I don't know. He
was aiming up and he pulled the trigger too fast or something.
There's no way. Yeah, there's no way I would have aimed at That'd be stupid. But
you always treat a loaded gun like it's loaded.
No, that was a
yes.
I treat an unloaded gun like it's loaded, man.
Right.
I hate them.
Ooh.
Plus, I'm married, so like either I get killed by my wife or I kill myself. So I don't want to own one. No, I'm just kidding.
That's dark, man. There's only two ways this ends.
I know. I like dark comedy.
Murder, suicide, or both.
Hell yeah, dude. Don't get married. No, I'm just kidding.
That's romantic.
I'm very romantic. Well, no. Anyway, what else is up?
It's freezing in this room, so I gotta get a jacket. You guys keep talking.
All right. What a pussy.
He doesn't have a lot of fat.
He's got no fat, dude. You're right. Scarecrow over there.
When he was a kid, he was a chubby, fat baby.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, like way fatter than me. And I was like 5 inches taller than him in 9th grade.
And he was chubby in high school?
I was kind of chubby in high school, but
was
it was
Brian
just funny how...
too?
No, he was always skinny after probably 5 or 6.
Oh, okay.
But he was always short, and like in 10th grade over the summer, he just fucking went up to 6 foot, and I stayed at 5'8" or whatever. I just never went up anymore.
Oh man, yeah. Is that what you're at now? 5'8"?
Yeah, I'm probably shorter now. I'm older.
You're shrinking already, dude?
Yeah, probably.
One baby.
Horrible posture.
Yeah, that doesn't help at all. My grandma, I swear, my grandma shrunk a lot. It's weird to see people actually shrink.
Yeah, no, both of my grandpas, which they're pretty short. They were pretty short anyway, but which is funny. My dad's 6 foot tall, but his dad's 5'8". My mom's dad's 5'8". It's weird how.
Yeah, I mean that's an average height. That's good.
I'm not that short.
No, not at all. I consider like 5'4" and shorter, maybe even 5'5", but 5'5" is on the cusp. But like 5'4" and shorter, like Tom Cruise height and shorter, that's short.
I think Tom Cruise is only like 5'6", 5'5".
I thought he was 5'4". But
I think he's a little taller than that. Like Danny DeVito's like 5'4" or like 5'2".
No way, dude. No, he's like 4'11", dude.
Really?
Danny DeVito's, yeah. I mean, give it a goog, because I'm pretty sure he's 4'11". I think he's like a dwarf or right at 5 foot. Because I think 4'11" is considered a dwarf.
Huh. I'm gonna check. How was your jacket adventure, Brian?
It was lovely. I took a piss as well, and then I realized I have freshly shaven balls, which is fantastic.
Have you gotten better with your manscaper?
Yeah, man, I've only nicked myself once, but it's right at the end. You know, you got those few harder hairs to get to, and you're kind of trying to stretch your nut skin.
Yeah, your balls are constantly moving.
Yeah, it's almost impossible. I don't think there's a way to make a razor that won't nick your wrinkly ass nuts.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Is it electric? I assume.
Yeah, it's the Manscaped.
They're supposed to. Okay, Manscaped. Yeah, they're supposed to be nick free. This is bad Yelp review.
They're way better than conventional clippers for sure.
Yeah, It took me 20 minutes to nick myself, but when I did, it was like a faucet opened. It was just blood. It's crazy.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, Danny DeVito's 4'10".
4'10". Holy moly. What about Tom Cruise?
I didn't think he was that short.
That's even shorter than I thought. I mean, I knew, that's hilarious. That is a small, funny motherfucker.
Yeah, being short and fat probably helps a personality develop.
Oh, yeah.
He's so funny and Always Sunny.
Yeah.
I know. I keep envisioning him crawling out that couch.
I know.
It's so funny.
That when he's their pandemic episode where he's covered in hand sanitizer and he's like, I want to be pure. He keeps shaving off all of his hair. I was like, hair is where the bacteria lives.
And then what's the one with the rum ham, where he's out in the
rum ham.
Oh god, yeah, this show's great, dude. I watched every episode once, and by because somebody lent me like all 11 seasons. By like season 11, I was like, all right. I started getting over it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's one of those ones I'll binge watch for a while and then take a break from for a while.
Right. That's how I am with Seinfeld too. And Seinfeld actually kind of reminds me a lot of Always Sunny. They're just they're bigger assholes than Always Sunny is all.
Yeah. I guess I need to rewatch Seinfeld because I never liked it as a kid. I was like, my dad would watch it and I just never thought it was funny.
It's definitely better as an adult, but I mean, I know even some adults, even some comedians that don't like it. I think it's hilarious.
It's
I mean, if you like
to me.
Do you like Curb Your Enthusiasm though?
I haven't really given it a shot.
Oh man, that's my ultimate favorite. But they're both written by Larry David, and it's his dude. He'll have like 4 or 5 different storylines go on at one time, and then they all come to a conclusion with one final scene, and it's just brilliant how he does it.
This is a little off topic, but a movie I watched when I was in Phoenix with my mom. You guys remember Jingle All the Way with Arnold?
Arnold, yeah, of course.
Nice, fantastic. Yeah. Arnold and Sinbad at the end battling it out.
Oh, I forgot Sinbad was in that, dude. Yeah.
He's the bad guy.
He just has a visor over his face and his kid doesn't realize it's him.
Yeah, he's giant.
How did you know my name? It's because I
accent.
Yeah. Dude, I don't mind rewatching some of those old movies, Christmas movies from when I was a kid sometimes. Only this time of year I'll do it, but they're good.
Yeah, that's all we did in Phoenix, man. We watched National Lampoons, we watched Jingle All the Way, we watched Elf, we watched fucking Santa Claus, we watched everything.
That's all we did all December was rewatch all the Christmas with the Cranks. That was good too.
Oh yeah. This is a good one. Yeah, we were good. We watched this new one called Klaus on Netflix. It's like animated, but that was good. I mean, I don't know. I had to appease Kat. She's always wanting to watch these like kids movies and stuff, and she like begged me to watch it, so I watched it. But it was good. I mean, every time she suggests a kids movie, she's like, if she tells me I'll like it, I trust her, and she's almost always right.
Yeah, we used to watch tons of kid movies when we were on acid. Because they know it's not going to be too hardcore. You know, sometimes they get kind of deep. And you're like, fuck, this is really deep for like a 5-year-old.
Yeah, don't watch Coco on acid, I'll tell you that. Cry your eyes out.
I don't know anybody that watched it. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard a lot. I don't know anybody that's watched it even sober that didn't cry their eyes out.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't want to watch it on acid. It's just too much.
Yeah. Was it good though?
I don't remember. I was drunk.
I
cried.
I wasn't even on acid. I was just hammered.
Yeah, no, I asked you that even thinking you were on acid, and I'm still expecting a good review. No, but you were just drunk. Probably crybaby.
Oh yeah, dude. I get emotional. I'm an emotional drunk. Not angry, but like a happy movie or a sad movie, I'll cry my little eyes up.
Fuck yeah. Sometimes
back in my pill days,
Go ahead.
Back in my pill days, I took an Oxy 30 and then drank a bottle of wine and watched Into the Wild by myself on the hospital.
Terrible.
I was just like crying so hard at the end, and it's like, life is pointless if you don't have anybody to love.
Were you by yourself at the lake?
Yeah. The fucking giant bottle of Moscato, the biggest pussy wine you could drink.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This is a great combo, Oxy and Moscato.
Hey, dude, Oxy and alcohol is awesome.
The reason why you might die.
Not me.
Because it's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could definitely still die with your tolerance right now.
I don't have a tolerance anymore.
That's what I'm saying. That's why people die, because they're like,
right.
They go back and shoot up what they thought they used to be able to.
Oh, that's how I lost my best friend, man. Like he was clean for 4 months, came to my house, barred out, like on Xanax, like asked me to get him heroin. And I scolded him, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?" Like, and I was pissed at him, like for slipping so bad. And he left my house and went right to my other best friend's house and got some. And yeah, he died. Like it's like the last thing I said to him was me. Yeah. Well, that makes it infinitely worse.
So lucky I didn't fucking die when I was doing a lot of Xanax and Klonopin, and because I was drinking a lot too. And there was nights like that I would come home from partying and then snort a bunch of Xanax and pass out. And like,
right.
one time I came home, snorted Xanax, and said, I don't remember anything after I snorted it. And I said I was hot and went into the shower. And she said I was in there for like an hour and a half, and then she got worried. And I had just turned the water on and laid down on the fucking floor, not even in the shower. I was just naked on the floor. Cool came in and the water was just going.
Yeah,
that's I don't remember any of it. I woke up like 18 hours later.
Yeah, you could sleep that long on Xanax for sure. Yeah. And that's one of those experiences you hear about especially from a significant other the next day. And that's one of those ones you're like, all right, I got to start changing the way I'm living a little bit. Hopefully. I mean, I made millions of mistakes on drugs and kept going for years, but eventually it catches up with you. You realize, wow, I'm just a fucking fuck up. And hopefully you change.
I think Phil froze.
I was gonna say he fell asleep during my last sentence, and I get it. It wasn't funny.
I actually remember that night. We went and watched UFC at this bar. Coel was driving us, and my mom actually walked us to the car from the bar because we were so shit-faced. We spent like $180 on beer and appetizers and watched the UFC fight. And it was one of my green light weekends. I was on probation at the time.
Oh,
we got
yeah.
fucked up. And Phil went home, and I remember him saying, like, you want some Xanax? And I was like, sure. And then I laid on the couch and just fell asleep. So Phil did some Xanax, and then, yeah, I just was passed out through the rest of that. Yeah.
It would have been funny as fuck if the fucking shower was on for 18 hours straight before Coel went in there. He's just sleeping on the floor for 18 hours straight.
Luckily, she's more on point than us.
Oh, yeah. You're very lucky for that. Did Phil freeze to death?
I mean, clearly not. He seems fine.
Where is he?
I don't know. He might be dead.
He was like, speaking of Xanax, I found one in my drawer the other day.
Just hit end.
Yeah.
Bounced.
Yeah. He's like, oh shit, there's some Moscato and Oxys in here too.
Yeah, I wonder what I gotta do to get him back. I don't understand this whole Zoom world. Oh, he's here.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't understand it?
Just when shit like that happens. I guess I know now, but
it's probably just the internet. It's probably just internet.
My internet, it fucking sucks.
Yeah, so it's probably
I just had to wait for it to come back on.
Nice.
You froze. Like it looked like you just fell asleep in the middle of me talking. It was hilarious.
Yeah, I thought you guys were really interested in what I had to say. God damn.
Yeah, we didn't hear anything.
Oh, that's great. That is great. Wait, Brian, have you had or heard anything about any shows at all in Durango coming up?
I have
open
heard
mics or
nothing.
Do you know if Jill's still planning on doing some when she can?
I think she's doing something in Glendale, Arizona. I just saw. Might be a Drunk Spelling Bee. I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's doing 2 shows with Jonathan Gregory and then the Drunken Spelling Bee also. But I wasn't sure if she'd maybe mentioned something about mics back there, because she told me, she's like, I think I'm going to focus on performing for a while and stop producing. In which case, that means you need to buy a PA and start trying to find places to do mics.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, Steamworks just opened to 25% capacity, and I know they had to get some kind of certification to do that, like a 5-star certification is what it was called. And it's El Moro, Steamworks. I don't know who else, but this just happened. So if they're at 25% capacity, that means bars probably it's going to take a minute to catch up. But yeah, I'm down to buy a PA. I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah, I mean, you should. Only reason I say you should is because I spent $300 on one, and I made that money back in the first month. I was doing shows, and I got obviously we all got more spots, so it is worth it. It's a good investment. You'll make your money back if that's even your concern. But at least you'd be able to do shows, man. When's the last time you performed?
Yeah, my concern is definitely just doing sets. I don't know. I think the last time I performed might have been hosting at the Starlight, or I don't even remember, dude. I think it was probably the Starlight. It was a shit night, shit show. Oh yeah, they asked me to host, and I was pretty positive that was going to be the last one, so I showed up and I kept my distance and had fun for the 4 fucking audience members that were there, but just try to make comics laugh and fucking host. I like hosting.
Yeah, I don't mind it either. Man, I was so confident with my set the other night when I went up on Monday night for the first show. I was like so confident, and I got there and there was people there, but it was before the list dropped. But when the list dropped, all the other comics that were knew each other, they were taking their time getting over to the list. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go first. So I went and signed up first. Dude, I bombed so hard. And I was so confident. I was like, I'm going to get these motherfuckers off the bat. Nope. It's hard. And they reminded me of hosting. Like when you go up hosting, you approach the crowd fresh, and man, they're not always ready. The crowd warmed up a little bit later in the night, but most everybody bombed that night. It was weird.
Yeah, man. Comedy's fucking weird. especially right now. I don't know. Feels like people are scared.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know if I can't tell if the right word is scared or if the right word is like reasonably cautious. Like maybe they're just being more cautious out there than we are out here. It certainly seems like it from what I saw before I left and what I've seen since I've been here. But I do know that I like, like I did three mics in 2 nights earlier this week, and I like that. I mean, I don't know, like it's just, but am I putting myself at risk? Probably a little bit more than you guys are, for sure.
You're always putting yourself at risk leaving your house. I mean, there's always been viruses and bacteria and shit that could kill you.
Always.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if this just shutting down everything is working. Because it seems like you guys are, I mean, like I said, are there people dropping dead in the street out there?
I haven't heard of anybody even getting sick to where they had to go to the hospital out here.
Right. So I don't know if, and like California rates are skyrocketing right now, but yet they have the strictest policy out of all the states.
Yeah, that's weird, man. I didn't even think about that. You're right. Like they're spiking high, and that's why all these professional comedians are leaving there. It's because they're so strict. I mean, everything's shut down. I mean,
well, you just completely take people's livelihood away, but then don't offer them anything. There's like, you got to shut down.
Super fucking.
But you still got to pay us as your representatives. We're still getting paid.
And I see it's all these rich people telling these people that survive on working for a living that they can't do that. And it's just like, can't we just decide whether or not we want to be adults? Like, don't treat us like babies.
Yeah.
Like we can, I mean, if you're sick, you don't go out your house. We've known that since long before 2020. Most people that are sick. The whole
fucking government mismanaged this shit. Not just Trump. They all fucked it all up.
Agreed.
Like, it's all fucked up. There's no evidence to support that shutting down the whole world is gonna stop this thing. Like, people are still gathering. They're just gathering at homes. They're having parties at people's houses, though. Like, just because they can't go out to the bars,
Right.
And everybody's immune system is probably not as, well exercised. So if somebody goes out into the world, like I went to this liquor store in Phoenix, bro, there was 300 people in this goddamn liquor store, and it was not big. There was no social distancing. The aisles were liquor shelves, so they were like 4 foot wide, and the line was all the way to the back of the aisles. No social distancing. So, I don't know how many people got sick there, but I bet somebody.
You would think, man, but I don't know. It's hard for me to tell, especially seeing what I'm seeing out here and just seeing the same people over and over again almost every night, healthy. And it's weird because, like Phil said, California's got the strictest laws, but some of the highest spikes right now. So obviously, whatever they're doing is not working. And I'm not saying, God damn.
Dave's in redneck country.
Do you hear this? Can you hear this? This is
Fuck yeah, we can hear that. It's loud as shit.
Okay. I know. Oh my god. I mean, I'm getting.
This is gonna be that video that's on Facebook.
Sorry.
This is like, man gets shot while live on Zoom.
Oh, dude. Well, I hope it's not me, but if it's one of them,
it's me.
That'll...
at my house.
Yeah, dude. I'm just waiting to hear a loud scream. Oh man.
Well,
they're rednecks. They know what they're doing. But yeah, like Phil's saying, like California's got the strictest laws, the highest spikes, and in here they're very lax about things. They're very lax about
Davo.com.
BigDavo.com.
Wait. Yeah, Big Davo. Wait, why are you saying that?
Because for some reason your video just paused and it just said David Oakley.
That's because my phone popped up with a low battery thing. I got 20%, so I'm good.
I thought it was a plug for your website.
I don't even got a website, dude. Okay, it's Davo. Yeah, Davo.
BigDavo.com. Yeah.
Davo at BigDavo.com.
Yeah.
Hit me up.
I do think that you're the perfect guinea pig to test this theory.
Dude, I'm not going to get it.
You came from a place that was super, liberal about it. Everybody wear masks, all this jazz. And then, not to be a dick, but you're not like the pinnacle of health. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah, my theory is if you don't die in 3 weeks, it's a hoax.
No, dude, I guarantee you're going to get it first. And I look forward to hearing that message. Hey,
I'm 3-0, dog, on COVID tests.
Me too, dude. I'm 3-0. I'm 3-0, and I live with Kat when she pretty much probably had it in February and January, and just nothing. Knock on wood. All right, I'm going to knock on wood now because I feel like I just tested the gods too much by saying that 3 times in a row. But
yeah,
be
the only white boy in an all black room. You're going to get it for sure.
Oh, dude, it was so fun. It's so fun. Like, I was scared. It's fun. Anyway, I'm not going to get it, dude. Black people don't get it.
I think they
I just made that up. It's not a fact.
Actually killing a lot of them.
Well, so do bullets, but all right.
But those aren't illegal.
The ones they die from are.
You're right.
Oh, man. Yeah. No, it's good to be back in Georgia, man. Looking out, like, I don't know if you can see it, but like all those lights back there in the distance, those are over a golf course, and it's like foggy and through the woods.
I figured it was a trailer park.
No, dog. It's a golf course behind my house. It's pretty fun. I mean, it's not for my use, but I can walk there.
I was like, do you use it?
No, I used to when I was a kid. I'd sneak over there. And actually, when we were kids, we would go over there and ride our bikes like up and down the big hills and stuff. And we would go and like try and gather golf balls. And they would like, there was this white Ford Ranger that would like see us. And when he saw us, he started chasing after us in his truck. And we would run and just run through the woods and get out of there. But I've had a lot of fun over there. But I've only golfed over there a couple times for free. I just went over and just started playing, but
started on the 7th hole.
Yeah. No, the third green is, I'm looking at the third green right now. It's 20 feet from my property. And then there's the 4th tee. And so we just start there.
You get a glow in the dark ball.
Yeah, that'll help.
We used to live by a golf course, and the idea was to take glow-in-the-dark balls over, play a little golf until you lost it, and then you steal all the golf balls you can find.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, but I can't play golf in the daylight. Like, I'm awful at it. So, my brother... Oh, yeah, you do know.
Oh, yeah.
We're all awful.
Yeah, you actually do know. Yeah. My brother, his girlfriend, like, has some family that owns that golf course or just friends, so she said she can get us in there anytime to play for free. So I think I'm gonna, it's something to do, not productive, but like outside. So I might start trying to play a little golf. I don't know, I like all sports, so
for sure. No, it's fun to drink and shoot some shit while hitting the ball.
Yeah, I mean, it's
maybe dandruff of the devil.
Nah, dude, I haven't done that in so long, and I feel great about it. You know, I don't even want to ask. Like, my brother's got. Well, I can't say that. Whoops.
Your brother's obviously some kind of drug lord.
No, he's a pool guy, but he's got some mushrooms that I'm looking forward to. But that's about the extent of anything.
Also illegal too.
I don't care. I know.
Those are probably actually more illegal than cocaine.
I mean, cocaine's a felony here. I got caught with an empty bag, and they gave me $10,000 bail here in Georgia. That's a long time ago. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But I don't know. I mean, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. Nobody from Cobb County and law enforcement's listening to this.
Give it time.
Okay. Hey, I challenge you. Get them to listen to it. Get my brother a felony.
Get them to listen to it, motherfucker. I don't know these people. You know them.
I don't know them either. I don't
spread the word, dog.
All right.
We're trying to get more black listeners.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. There was a black listener. He heard you. But like, I don't like promoting this shit on Facebook because I don't want my like family going to listen to this shit, dude.
It fucks everything up. After I pissed off you, I pissed off my little sister. She was all mad at me.
Oh, really? Because of something you said? Or
yeah, I told her I said that I thought she faked being sick so she didn't have to come babysit. And she took it all fucking personally. So I can't talk shit about my family anymore. And now my mother-in-law that listens to the podcast now. She found up YouTube. Well, so I can't say. I got to be very careful of what I say about family members.
Yeah, exactly. I just yeah, and I've said some things in the past that after being away from them for so long, my ideas of them had been extorted. And then as soon as I got back to Georgia, I was like, oh man, I shouldn't have said a lot of things I said because I was wrong a little bit. Like
I was to be a pattern.
I wasn't wrong. I was exaggerating how bad things were, but I didn't mean to be exaggerating. Like I literally remembered it as being as bad as I stated on the podcast. But after getting back into town and I realized like, man, that would really hurt their feelings if they heard that because that's not really the truth.
Yeah,
so Ryan got all of that out of his system in the beginning of the podcast. He pissed off everybody real quick.
Dude, I pissed off so many people. Many people called me like seriously butthurt.
Yeah.
I was like, my bad. But I did spread a good rumor that my brother-in-law has a giant dick. I call him the Hammer.
Oh, does he? Did you suck it the other day?
No. It was months ago, but
Oh, okay.
So we were at this water park, and he was showering with the curtain open, and just wearing boxer briefs. And I wasn't even trying. I just
wait. Two things are wrong with it. He's showering with the curtain open. That's
wearing
weird.
Boxer briefs.
And he's showering in boxer briefs.
Yeah, but it's a water park, right? It's like a water park fitting room. So he was just getting the chlorine off of him and didn't think about it. And I walked by and was like, Jesus Christ. And right when I got home, I talked about it on the podcast. And then a week later, I go home to see my dad and everybody's calling it the Hammer.
Hey, that's a positive thing.
That's a good thing.
That's a great nickname.
The Hammer.
Yeah, if I'm gonna give somebody a nickname, I want it to be positive and empowering.
Yeah, agreed. Oh God.
My nickname would be Sharpie.
Because it's pointy and black.
Exactly. Frostbite.
Just black on the tip. Yeah.
Frostbite. That's your new nickname.
Passed out naked Frostbite. In the snow. Man, that's a crazy drug.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
No, like, I've never done meth intentionally. I definitely have done it mixed in with some sort of drug that I've done. But,
with terrible, with terrible cocaine out there and out here. I mean, everywhere. Terrible cocaine's always cut with that shit.
It's so easy to step on. It gets stepped on all the way from Mexico.
And it's just like meth is when you break it down to a powder, it doesn't look that different. It can blend in with the white powder easily because it basically it's like shards of glass, but then when you crush it down to a powder, man, that shit's white.
Yeah.
And it's cheap a little translucent. As fuck. A little, but barely, dude. I mean,
has it ever stopped me? No.
Dude, when I had a bad meth habit, I would spend $25 a day. Like that, or sometimes for a weekend. It just, started off as a weekend. It got to a day. But like, that's for
for a drug habit, that's not bad. $25
a day. Affordable. Yeah. I almost drink that much.
I definitely was drinking that much before I came here. I was, drinking at least $25, $30 a day.
If you have an actual pill addiction right now,
but
oxys are.
Anyway, you
oh fuck. Oh, there we go.
Yep. What'd you say?
I don't remember what. I was saying if you actually have a pill addiction right now, it's fucking expensive. It's like,
what are they running?
Probably like out on the dark web anyway that I've seen semi recently. It's like $45-$50 for a 30.
Oh my god!
Like almost $1.50 a milligram. You know, like $2 a milligram.
$1. That is insane, dude.
Crazy. It's because doctors don't prescribe them like candy anymore.
I know. When I was doing them, man, we thought this dude was crazy for trying to charge us 50 cents a milligram. And we laughed at him, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. Inflation.
Florida fucked it up for everybody. Yeah.
They kind of did, yeah.
Florida.
Trump? Oh, yeah. In Boston.
I don't know about Boston as far as pills go. Never been into the pills, but I do hear the cost of pills is why people are doing heroin. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I went back and forth.
Up heroin, and it's like, this is way better, and it's way cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, heroin's expensive, but it is cheaper than if you were doing like several Roxys a day. I mean, you'd be better off just getting a 50 a dope, but whatever. What do I know?
My favorite part of Dave's act is when he tells the audience they should try heroin. It's fantastic.
I did it the other night.
Nice. Did it work?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
4 people got up and left. You know what? I'm going to try this heroin.
I said something like, you know, Trump would do it or something like that. And I got a big laugh. I forgot. But yeah, I like to incorporate that into my Totino's bit. The black people love the Totino's bit. It's hilarious. Like, I don't know. They go crazy over that one, which I'm grateful for.
Fucking hey, buddy. I'm happy you finally found your audience.
Well, yeah. I mean, I want you to get out here. I mean, I've thought about your bits and how they would fare here, and I know they do good. Some of them.
Yeah, I would definitely try to pick and choose the bits based on what I thought would work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Durango's hard to tell. It's so fucking soft and weird.
It is hard to tell, man. And like, it's man, I've been doing my best at like train jokes that I told in Durango to hear, and like some of them work a little bit. Like the swingers golf joke kind of works, but it's still a little weird sometimes. You know, because they don't know Durango like I do, so I try and like set it up properly, and sometimes that goes okay, but it's really hard coming from somewhere else and knowing what works where you were from and not wanting to like use that because you know it worked where you came from, but now, you know, you got a whole new crowd. Like, it's a lot of things they don't all translate. That's the only reason I said some of yours will work. Is because like I know like only a handful of mine have worked. I've bombed a couple times.
Yeah, only some of my jokes work here.
Whatever. Don't sell yourself short, dude.
Oh,
you're funny, you know it.
Thanks, man. Well, you guys want to wrap this bitch up?
Let's do it.
Internet keeps getting weird.
It is. It's getting a little janky. It's probably getting tired.
Right. Well, Happy New Year's, guys. I hope hope you do what you want with it. Oh,
I'm here.
Flashing his website again.
Does it really say that? No way. I wish it did.
That's what it says to me.
It does? I hope it comes across that way on YouTube. All right. Well, yeah, dude. Yeah, happy New Year to you guys. I'm glad we got out on the last day of the year. end the year with the bang. That's fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
Got to catch up again soon.
For sure. You got any closing statements?
No. All right.
Just be nice.
No.
Let's stop being mean to each other.
Agreed.
I'm still talking shit to you guys, but
just not on Facebook.
Just not on Facebook. Yeah, I'm done with Facebook.
No, I prefer people being nice to each other, even if we are good friends. I still think it's nicer than just belittling each other all the time.
Yeah.
Depends on the situation.
50-50.
Okay, that's true. Like, if we're talking
you're
to
a piece
you,
of shit, but you're also a pretty good guy.
It's exactly what I expect from my friends.
that. God.
Somebody shot him. He's dead now.
Just
He died of COVID.
It was a COVID death.
All right, boys. Well, thanks for doing this. Let's do it again soon. Maybe next week. Who knows?
Hey, let me know. I'm down whenever.
Word. All right, boys. Well, peace.
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah, you too.
All right, peace.
And that was episode 121 with David Oakley and Philly Cheese. You can find Dave at Dave Olafs on Instagram and Twitter. You know where to find us at GLW_podcast on Instagram, Greenlight Weekend on YouTube and Facebook, and greenlightweekend@gmail.com. Shout out to the Whiskey Reel, and shout out to Ethan Esparza and the Chava people for the intro-outro music. This track is called Wake Up. Thanks for listening, guys. Happy New Year.
Yeah. So basically, my name is Trip. Yeah. You can call me whatever you want. Alright, I'm just gonna be fly. Give me some of that, give me some of that. What it is you really bring it to the table, Jack? Get it chopping like a little lumberjack. Let the homie bring it back when I write a little rap, What you think about that? I know you ain't thinking this swag. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to sound too cocky. I'm just feeling yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. Circle with the homies, still rapping on Dilla. Yeah, repping all the spots I live. The people know I killed them. That's right. Yo, turn off the lights, give me a light. We the brightest in this building. And throw up them hands if y'all really feel me. That's some realness, it's chronic flow. Yeah, I got a chronic illness, and I want the world to feel this. Yo, that's just how I kill it. How do I cure it then? They wondering about the antidote. Just put them headphones on, man, that's the dope. Yeah, give them a dose of rap. Then I can toast to that. Knew that I hold my craft. Doing it, I'm in the soda rap. This American cat, but my ears ain't wet. I've been working, dog. Working my ass to death. Oh, yes, said it ain't easy. I never had no freebie. Them rappers giving handouts, but I stand out to completely. Better than Weezy, better than Jeezy, better than Jay-Z. This just crazy. I'm so amazing, never been lazy. When it comes to spitting, nobody wanna pay me. I'm just feeling yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. Yep, alright. I wouldn't let him catch me dead or alive. I survive. I'm taking all my people on a new ride. Do right, that's good business. Talking about more than riches, but rappers keep blowing up just like the 4th of July. Said, oh my, that record label must be out of their mind. I know that their flowing ain't better than mine. Yeah, like they pulled this cat right out of the sky. Yo, I'm tired of these magicians. They tricking the sinner's eyes. I keep trucking, pushing around in my bucket. Coming up, I'm 25, and man, I'm feeling real no reason at them stations. Give me no love and I love it. And I give it all to the public. I'm busting, I'm running, I'm jumping round. All of the dumbest prima donnas. Did they forget the date and come up from nothing? I want nothing of it. The front man, I'm pushing my buttons, okay? I'm just feeling yep, alright.